Hello, welcome back. This is a free mower I got given a couple of weeks ago. I haven't done nothing to it since I got it. So it's quite bubbly paint, sort of solid underneath. Got the Tecumseh engine on it, not the bridge engine. Bloke gave it to me. I'd serviced this mower, not this one, serviced another one. And he said to me, I've got one at home if you want it. And he only lives down the road, and he brought this round. And first thing I thought of is, oh, see if I can get an old bridge engine and put on it, because I don't like Tecumseh engines. But yeah. And then I sort of looked at it and thought, well, at some point it's had a new pull cord put on it. And Cooper's here, oh, it's a Friday today, but it's there 2 weeks ago. And so I said, Chris, do you want to just try it? And I put a little drop of petrol in it. And I pulled it, first pull, and it started. It's all the petrol's run out now. It's got a petrol leak. I'm pretty sure it's the pipe. Not sure. I have to fill it up again and check it because I haven't had a proper look at it yet. But what we're going to do is we're going to clean it up, sort the problems out with it. I don't think we're going to service it or nothing like that, just clean it out a bit. Give it a wipe down and, like I say, fix the petrol leak. And then tomorrow we've got our village garden sale thing, and I'll either put it to that. It looks better for the viewfinder, so I'm guessing on camera it'll look better than what it actually is. Like I said, we'll either put it on the sale thing place tomorrow, or I'm going to put it on Facebook for sale. I'm not too sure yet. Might put it on Facebook tonight, depending on how late it is, so I can take some photos, the darker it gets, because it's got to be 8 o'clock gone now. So yeah, so we're just going to have a little play with it, just see what we can make out of it. I mean, I know years ago I was getting £25 just for the box on them. And the thing with this one is it's got what I call the champion handles, and Checkers the Champions were the only ones that had the rubber mounting on them. Because it's exactly something what you see other channels do, but it's got the Tecumseh engine on it. So there you go. As you can see, it's an R484. What year is it? Does it say there? 1998, so that's what, 19 years old? 20 years old, isn't it? 20 years old. Chucked some petrol in it. Now 2 weeks ago when I did this, it started first pull. But then we ended up with a leak coming. I don't know if it's from the back of the car or from the petrol pipe. But we'll see. We'll just see if it'll start this time. Pump up. It started better last time. Super quiet, isn't it? I can see the pipe sort of damp, but I can't picture the pipe's gone sort of wet, but I can't actually see where it's coming out. Needs a bit of investigation, I suppose, but runs alright though, doesn't it? Quite good little engine. I don't really like them Tecumseh engines, but That's a good one. I wonder actually if you can see it's just dripping off the bottom of the petrol pipe now. So I'm going to have a little look at it and see what I can, because it's funny, it doesn't leak until it's stopped, I don't think. I wonder if it's... Oh, we'll have a little look. Just tipped it up and it seems to be coming out the float chamber. I think it's the rubber. If that's the case, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm pretty sure I've got some rubber seals for that in the van. But yeah, let's have a quick look. Right, I've just took the float bowl off and had a look. It doesn't look too bad, the seal for that, but couldn't see no obvious splits in the hose from that angle. So I'm going to run it up. It was over tight, the float bowl, very tight, so I might just try it again with a little bit less tightness on the nut. Right, the hose is already wet, but I can't see more petrol coming from it, can you? I think that's what it was. If it is, that's an easy... Oh no, you can't see it. I can see it running down. Oh well, we'll change the bit of hose. We'll change the bit of hose and see what happens. Now, there are some channels I know on YouTube that moan about the bridge and straighten clips, but these are the worst ones. The wire ones with the two bits coming up, you've got to get both pliers on, they're the worst ones. I quite like the bridge and straighten ones myself. Well, I know a lot of people moan about them. Can't see no obvious splits at the moment. Put my finger on it, oh, it must be somewhere in the end there. I can't let my finger look, but I can't see nothing. Right, I've just shortened the petrol pipe. I can't see nothing wrong with the petrol pipe, but I think it's the connection is an old carb. I think it's got a crack in here. And it's obviously only leaking when I turn it off. So let's see if I can get this one out and swap them over. Right, I'm going to finish that off tomorrow morning. Because it's about, I think it's just rung up 9:15, 9:30, those church bells, and I don't know that dark morning, it was a long day of the year yesterday, and well, I've been on it since 6 o'clock this morning, lawnmower, so I'm getting all mowed out, if you know what I mean. So as soon as I've done, well you can work the hours out yourself, can't you? What's that, 15 hours in lawnmower for a day, something like that. I'm going to just get a quick clean now. I don't normally do it with a hose pipe, but I'm going to just do it tonight. And in the morning, the sale's at 10 o'clock. So I'm going to get up tomorrow, put a new petrol pipe on it. Put that little, I've changed that plastic bit I was on about. Serves the carb, and we should be alright then. Because I've just fiddled with it again. I've still got petrol leaking there, some from there, so I don't know if it's the pipe is sort of gone. It's, you know, I can't just quite see it. I was going to pressure test it, but I can't be arsed. I'm just gonna chuck a new petrol pipe on it in the morning, and yeah, just chuck this air filter back on it as well. Like I said, I don't like Tecumseh. What we got? So I'm not gonna get those BS. I'm just gonna wash it down, and then we'll see what it's like tomorrow. I think it's the best way. It's quite clean underneath already, isn't it? As you can see, I've only just run a hose though, it's nothing fantastic, it's not supposed to be that sort of mower. And tomorrow morning we'll carry on the video with, like I said, we'll play with the coal, and then I can put it up for sale outside and see what we get. I think, you never know, might get an offer on it, mightn't we? Right, as you can see, it's still here. The petrol leak's fixed. It was this little bit of plastic. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see the brown line across there. That's actually a crack. It's right the way through. So I replaced that with an old one I had. Put a new seal on the float bowl and a new petrol pipe. Bridge and Stratton petrol pipe. But yeah, the sale wasn't very good yesterday. We got it done in time, but sort of about an hour after it started, and it wasn't very good. We normally have about 5 stalls down this road, and we were the only one doing or Heidi was the only one doing a stall. So, and there weren't many people walking around. I think she had 1 or 2 people actually ask about it, but then they sort of, you know, we just said make an offer or whatever, you know. And I think they just sort of walked around and walked off. There's nothing really selling down the village at all. I don't know if anybody else made any money. We certainly didn't. But it's something to do in the day, wasn't it? But yeah, so the next thing I'll do is put it on Facebook and try to get rid of it on Facebook, I suppose. I might put it on my own personal one first, and then if I don't get the bites tonight, I might advertise it on the selling sites and just see what we get for it, if we can get anything for it. Like I say, it owes me a bit of petrol pipe, if that really, because that was a bit of an off cut anyway. And the seal kit, what I had, it's been knocking around here for years, so I'm pretty sure that someone else has paid for that over the time. Like I say, it's a bit rough, as you can see here. And I know there's a lot of channels out there like mine and would probably do something with that, but to me it just ain't worth the time and effort. And plus, like I say, whatever we make on it, it's profit. It looks good anyway because it's got the new core what somebody else has done for us. So yeah, it starts really well now. I won't start it now because it's late, but it starts really well now, and yeah, I'm quite chuffed with it. Like I said, we ain't done nothing. You see what I did with the hose. You see there's dirty there and that. Right, so hopefully next time we do a bit on this, it'll be sold. Right, as you can see, the free mower has gone. So you want to know what I got for it, don't you? So I'll keep you in suspense. Right, well, I've done a deal. And I think Martin, if you're watching this, you'll be impressed. Might not be impressed to start with, but I think you will by the end of it. Right, remember the mower has cost me nothing. I've put a bit of pipe on it and a seal kit, what was probably paid by another customer. So the first thing I got for it was this. And you're going to say, yep, piece of crap, ain't worth nothing. Don't know if it runs, don't know. Don't care really. So that's part of the deal. So that's what will be worth a £5 to somebody, isn't it, or something? I don't know, it'll be worth more time we do it. And then, if that ain't a good enough deal, I had that, and then I got that. All up and running. Not doing much about it, but there you go, got that. It was all up and running. And this is a bit I think Martin will like, should like anyway. Don't look like it's done a lot, does it? It looks quite clean, that. Yeah, this one. Yep, and yes, self-propelled. Yes, SP 470 with a really tidy body. Grass box is like, well, brilliant, fantastic. Needs a diaphragm, but I haven't heard that run. One of the things I was going to point out, I don't know if anybody else has done this on the other ones, but if you listen to that, it sounds like ball bearings. Well, if you take the hubcaps off, they'd be full of little balls of dirt where they've rolled and rolled and got wet and grass and that, and they roll up into little ball bearings. So if you hear that, that's what it is. But it turns over okay and all the rest of it. So got that, and that, all three of them for that little mower. What didn't cost me nothing. Like I say, I'm not too sure about it. I haven't tried this yet because it was, the emergency stop was tied, and I thought if I start it, I might have to whip it off to stop it because the cable's gone. And this one looks pretty good, doesn't it? Looks pretty good. And this one just needs a bit of polish. Bit of spit and polish and it'll be fine. Yeah, and how I got rid of them and got these was I put it on Facebook. I only put it on this morning for £40, and she had a couple of responses. Somebody wanted the deal, and this bloke offered me this one and the Mountfield, and I said I'd have that and £20, and then he come back and said, well, if I chuck this one, can I have it for the straight swap? And I thought, what the hell, it don't owe me nothing, does it? So the other bloke's doing the same, he's buying and selling mowers, so that's all good. Right, so that ends this video. If you like this sort of thing, thumbs up, subscribe, all the usual stuff, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now. Here's a quick look at the next mower I bought to sell.